Alright, hi guys, just reporting now in a laptop from western parts of the Peak District. Had a very busy night last night here with light snow in areas, and we had a little dusting here as well, and towards places like Oldham, Ashton, Underline saw a bit of a dusting as well. Now that snow looks like to be developing, and reports of it starting to come in now from southeastern parts of Scotland, as well as around the sort of western coast of England. I do think the western coast of England are going to more likely to see rain, so areas like Blackpool, Liverpool, towards Flintshire and up towards western parts of Wales as well, I think are more likely to see rain. But we've the big question mark on eastern parts of Wales, but also the West Midlands and southwestern parts of northwest England, such as Merseyside, Cheshire, Flintshire, Telford, Shrewsbury, Birmingham. All these areas could see snow and could see rain, so I'm going to explain why that's happening in a minute. So before that, I just want to explain about the weather this morning. Here we had some freezing fog around in the area around 1 to 4 a.m. Now that was visibility was reduced to around 2,000 metres on the instrument here, but some parts are a lot lower, say towards Staffordshire and the Cheshire Plains, so quite a low visibility down to around 50 metres last night, and that's led to some nice winter wonderland scenes. Also a very light dusting of snow, so it's very nice stuff here. It got down to -6. Anyway, there's a high risk of widespread snow across many parts of England and Wales. But also this area covers much of eastern England, central and eastern Scotland, but it isn't plain sailing for other areas, such as those mentioned in the musing now, said that these areas here, such as the West Midlands, East Wales and also southwest and northwest England, there's a big question mark going on, even now when this precipitation is only a couple of hours away. So why is the question mark then? Well, we've got this chart here. This is the first one I want to explain. As you may know, there are rough parameters that are needed to support snowfall, but it's more likely over the high ground. Now, one thing forecasters look at is a -5 line at 850 HPA. Around 5,000 feet above in the atmosphere. Anywhere north of this line is more likely to see snow rather than rain. So you can see here that much of England and Wales is north of this line by midday tomorrow. So this puts western parts of West Midlands, southwestern parts of northwest England, but also southwest Devon. I think it's already quite agreed now that the southwest won't see too much snowfall during the snow event, but I think Wednesday we'll see some here. And looking like Wales missing most of the snow on this chart, but some of it could turn sleety, so there's a big question mark still around here that it'll be sleet and wet snow. The GFS operational, you should not take the GFS ensemble snowfall predictions too seriously. What you should do is look at the chart and say, well, this is the areas that I think are more likely to see snowfall. Well, look, it's across eastern parts of England, these eastern parts of Scotland as well, central England too. But look at that, West Midlands and western parts and much of Wales, seeing those totals a bit less in this area, but still there's a risk of snow here. What's it saying? What is it saying? Well, it's saying snow over the hills and possibly a trace on lower levels, but that's all this chart's saying. Now, the 5 to 8 down line is something else we look at to get snowfall. Well, that's generally around central parts of England, so I don't think there's too much concern with that for eastern parts of England. But once you get west of the Pennines and sort of into eastern parts of Wales, well, there's a big question mark there, because it could well be all snow, it could well be all rain. That's the big question mark that I'm looking at. Finally, well, is the Met Office facts chart. Well, what we're seeing is a warm front across across northwestern parts of France by midday tomorrow. Well, what does that put us in? Well, it puts us in the cool air across many parts of England and Wales, with most of the precipitation likely to be of snowfall. But what's happening here is this warm front that's tracking further southwestwards, so it puts the parts of West Wales and southwest England in the rain sector. Now, I think anywhere in the warm sector is likely to get rainfall. It's different than the -5, 850 HPA temperatures. You can get snowfall in -4, -3, but it's much different than the warm sector. Areas in the warm sector much more likely to get snow rather than rain. What we're seeing on these charts actually is we're seeing the warm sector in that chart there. It's the warm sector that's changing all these parameters, and the snowfall accumulations of 5 to 8 down line there is also affected. But also, look, the dew points are affected by that. I haven't got a dew point chart for you at the minute, but the zero line, if you just look at this chart here on the left-hand side, is running in sort of in this area here. So this puts, again, the West Midlands and west and eastern parts of Wales in this question mark. Now, we could see sleet with this, we could see all rain. It's highly likely that populated cities such as Birmingham, Manchester, on the eastern side of the uncertain area are likely to see a good deal of snow, but that could turn back to rain and sleet as we go through towards the day on Monday. It's very trivial. I think I'm going to do a last running now, because the event is very close. What I'm going to say is these areas are going to see some snowfall, possibly 1 to 2 centimetres, but then it's turning back to rain through Monday, and then on Monday evening these areas could see another 1 centimetre, 2 centimetre. Further west you are in these areas, well, it's more likely to be rain, but further east, so again towards Manchester and Birmingham, we're looking forward to see some snow now in these areas. But I think it's quite sure now that, of course, what's sure is we've got snow across the eastern part, snow on the far southwest, but it's a central belt that we need to be watching out for across the West Midlands. That's what tend to go forward to and explain why this is uncertain. Right, I hope that helped you then. Some very sort of baffling sort of ideas there. So I hope you enjoyed the video. Do take care of the snowfall. It is looking to come into many areas and parts of England and Wales now. Just reporting live for you in the northwest of England, just near the Peak District area. So yeah, some very severe weather coming. Do expect severe weather. Do expect disruption. Possibly 5 centimetres of snowfall across many parts of England and Wales. I think eastern parts of England could be up for 7 centimetres, but I think also eastern parts of Scotland could see an inch or two. With southeastern parts of England question mark here as well, but I think 6 centimetres seems likely if it does turn out to be snowfall here. Right, thanks you for watching, and see you later. I'm Cassim Amazing, while bringing you updates this afternoon if we do get snow here. Well, it looks like we will do actually, with the light snow coming